What's up, you guys? Starting off the new vlog here, and I'm home. I'm home in North Carolina for the winter break. I got home, today is Tuesday the 20th, and I got home last Thursday or Wednesday. I got home last Wednesday, so it's almost been a week, and I've been home, and it's been a good time, except for my Sadie girl, my Sadie, my dog, has been sick. She's been sick since about last Thursday, just with throwing up, and then she started to not eat. She began to get really skinny. We had to come Friday and Saturday, we had to force feed her mashed potatoes, force feed her electrolytes. It had gotten pretty bad, and just knowing my dog and how she's just full of energy and just all of that, she was showing none of those signs of herself. So yesterday we took her into the animal emergency. My dog will be 9 in February. We took her into the animal emergency, and she was submitted to the bag, and we were there. We took her about like at 6 o'clock, and we didn't leave until 9 o'clock, but she had to get abdominal x-rays, 3 from the left and the right, and then the back side of her, and it had showed that there was something in her stomach and that there was an object, a linear object in her intestines. Now, initially we were thinking she was given a ham bone, just because yearly she gets the ham bone from Thanksgiving, just a little treat, something that we've been doing since she was little. Just, she doesn't eat table food. She's an inside dog. Well, we had got her from the mountains, and you know, she might be part wolf, but as we know that, you know, she's a black lab mixed with the chow, maybe a wolf. We got her during mating season in the Appalachian Mountains, so that is still questionable. But she means so much to my family, and she just means the absolute world to us. I mean, she's treated like a princess. She is just like a human being. She's one of the family members. And so back to the x-rays. The x-rays had showed that there was an object in her stomach blocking her her waste released, and then there was there was gas pockets in her intestines. Now the options were to just continue to give her fluids and see if it resolves itself. The second option was to just go straight into surgery. I mean, either way, if we had gave her fluids, IV, when she, hooked up to the IV at the ER, either way, if it didn't resolve itself, then she would have to go into surgery. Now, we had decided to just take her into surgery because if she wasn't in any pain, or we didn't want to just continue to repeat the process of just getting IVs and then x-rays and then just keep going back and forth, so we had decided on the surgery. So that we left about 9 o'clock. She was going to be on fluids for at least 3 to 4 hours because she was very weak and just very skinny. So she went into surgery about 3 o'clock. No, she went to surgery about 3 o'clock. She had to be put under, and she was in surgery. They were gonna cut her open, and she was put into surgery. She was put on anesthesia for about, she thinks she was under for about maybe 2 hours, and we got a phone call in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning when the procedure was over, that there was nothing in her stomach, but that there was a linear object in her intestines. Now, my silly girl, my silly dog, she loves washcloths. She loves to just find them and then just show you that she has a washcloth. That's just something that she just likes to do. She just, ever since she was a little girl, just like to get the washcloths, and just a little puppy, she just likes to get the washcloths. That's just kind of her thing. But unfortunately, she does eat them. I kind of just tear on them and stuff like that. But she's been able to pass it. Like, that's something that she's able to just, we will see in her waist outside. But I don't know. Mind you, like, in the waiting room, like, it is so crazy because when the veterinarian came out with her lab results, I was able to understand, like, from the glucose, from the hematocrit, from the electrolyte levels, all of that. I was like, wow, like, shout out to MedTech, because I seriously know what the heck she's talking about. So I was able to, like, explain it, you know, to my mom and stuff, just kind of like in layman terms for that she would understand. But anyways, we got the call at 5 o'clock in the morning, and there was, they found nothing in her stomach, but that there was a linear object in the small intestines. Now, she has said that worst case scenario would be that the small intestines would be damaged and that she would have to call the surgeon in to remove some pieces of the intestines to salvage them if they were in pretty bad shape. But at 5 o'clock in the morning, she said there was nothing in the stomach, but there was linear objects in the intestines, and she just had to make small incisions just along the intestines to remove the linear objects. Everything was good, yada yada yada. Mind you, I've been up, I like barely could sleep well. My appointment to see her is at 9:30, and it's currently 9:35, and my mom, I just got off the phone with my mom, and she said that when she woke up, she was a tad bit aggressive and that she bit someone. Now, if you know my Sadie girl, like I said previous, that, you know, she might have a little wolf in her. We're not really sure. Not that she's aggressive or mean. It's just she's very, like, I don't know, she's a heftier dog, and she's very not picky to who she likes. Not to say she goes around biting people, because she never has bitten anyone ever in her life. It's just that she's very selective. Let's just say that she's selective with who. She's just very selective. She can get very, like, and like the hairs on her back will stand up and her ears would point up. It's kind of like, that's her. But she's a sweet girl, you know, and I just think after being woken up with the anesthesia and the pain, I wouldn't be surprised that she was a little aggressive waking up. So I'm about to walk in. Oh my gosh, I'm like getting all these lights and I don't have time for this. Oh, you guys, I was so nervous and everything. And then when my mom got off the phone with the vet, we were like, what happened? And she was like, I'm gonna tell you guys at the both at the same time. And I was just like, what? Like, what is wrong with my dog? Like, oh my goodness, I've had Sadie since I got her when I was in 7th grade, and now I'm 21 years old, a senior in college. Like, if you only knew how much that girl means to me. But I know that was like a long story time, but I just had to give you guys a brief update, a brief background history before I go to see her, and I'm gonna bring you guys in. So bye. So I just got from visiting her. She was still in the ICU kennel because she just wasn't gonna get up to just come see me, which I totally understand. You guys, I just felt so bad. It was like tears in her eyes. She was crying. But when I walked up, she did wag her tail under the cover. Like, they have her bundled up. They have like these heating packs around her. Like, oh, my poor baby. Like, I seriously cannot believe this. Like, she's seriously a trooper. But right now I'm at Target just to do some last minute shopping things. Target's right here by the animal ER, so that's great. Sadie, mama, ¿por qué estás sucia? ¿Por qué estás sucia? ¿Por qué estás sucia? Okay, come on, mama. Come on, Sadie. Sadie, right here. Sadie. You just walking around? You just walking around, boo-boo? You just walking around? Sadie, look, come here. Yes. Come on, Sadie.
Hi, I'm Dr. Thompson.
Hello.
How are you?
Come on, mama.
So, Sadie has been trying to bite us.
What's up, you guys? So the last clip that you saw, I went to go see Sadie at like 5:30, and they told me that they were not able to feed her pills. So luckily I was there during, I scheduled the appointment so that I would be there during feeding time so that I would be able to feed her. They had put the pills on the capsule because the lady has said that the pills were really nasty, but I was just like, there's no way. Like, we were feeding her the Pepsid AC. I just took them out of the capsule, and then I put it in her mouth and just let it like dissolve in. And so I was able to get 2 of the capsules down, and then I was able to get a couple of spoons of wet dog food. She's never eaten wet dog food, so I know she was a little taken back, but she ate a couple of spoonfuls, and the technician not the doctor who did her surgery, but another doctor was like, she was being aggressive and biting my technicians, and I was like, I do apologize. I said, but she's not really normally around other dogs, and this is like, yeah, like, she's princess mode. But another technician said that, he felt so bad because she was not acting like this yesterday, and then, after the surgery. So I don't know, but now I'm at rag sale. I mean, duh, like, who, you could have guessed that. But it's a wrestling tournament going on, and it's a basketball game. So let's go, Alex! Let's go!
Okay, now let's see. Okay.
Let's go, Alex! Let's go! Alex pinned the guy in like not like a second. Like you would have seen this clip before then, but Alex murdered him, like crushed him. Go Alex, man. Visiting Sadie. We're doing like, so we have to visit her like so much, even though I think they only let us visit like 2 times a day, but we just had to come again because, you know, Sadie's a princess and we have to make sure that she's okay.
Did her son win?
What? I guess Alex did a nice pin today. Alex did a good pin today. Ragzell's life, let's go. We're waiting for them to bring her in.
So she has a bandage on her front leg. That's where her IV was. That can come off in about an hour. I'm sorry that the inside of her collar is messy. She got dog food in there, and she really won't let me stick my hand in there to wash it.
Oh,
so yeah,
we do apologize.
Just a damp paper towel to wipe it out.
I doing too much. We brought a whole entourage.
Okay, what about picking her up and putting in the car?
Can you ask them that?
When you're walking better, look, don't try to kick it up, Susie.